That is better than...
Season 3 of Castlevania, it's essentially just filler. Now, this show isn't bad. No, it's actually a really good show. But Season 3, yo, it felt like filler. Let me explain. Okay, so the main objective of Castlevania, like of the video games, is you're supposed to beat Dracula. Like, they already did that back in Season 2, and then they shouldn't have really done more. But in the whole Castlevania universe, every 100 years Dracula gets brought back. Honestly, after Season 2, I thought they were going to go on to the next Belmont, or the other clan that was kind of like the Belmonts, but I forgot what they were called, the Mortes or Morties or something like that. But they didn't do that. They just continued on because they had some stuff left over. They had Isaac and in the desert. They had that one other dude that I keep forgetting his name, the other Forge Master, and then you got the you got the chick vampire that wanted to start stuff, and then they just left a bunch of cliffhangers. That's all it was, just cliffhangers. His name was Hector, by the way. I literally had to pause the recording just to Google. Like, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name, because they don't really say his name in the show that much. They call him Pet. They call him It. They call him a thing in Season 3. Yo, I feel so bad for Hector, but honestly, it's a huge power fantasy for a lot of people. Okay, you know what? Off topic. But okay, the show feels like a straight filler. Well, not the whole show. I mean, Season 3 specifically feels like a filler, like a filler. But it's not really a filler. It's just it's just a way for them to continue to Season 4, and they're actually going to bring back Dracula in Season 4. In Season 3, when they opened up the portal and Dracula was like, yo, I'm about to touch that, and then he didn't actually get to touch it, but maybe he did. Maybe he's somewhere else, maybe he came back, who knows. But oof, like, they should have, instead of like continuing the other stuff. Like, the show felt off. It just felt off. Like it wasn't bad by any means. Show was like, I liked the animation, story was pretty good, but they just had so many cliffhangers, so many unanswered questions. Just the whole show in general just kept doing that over and over again. Well, not the whole show. This whole season. I keep saying the whole show without even actually trying to say that. If I were to go through every single character's arcs, the one character that made no sense, like, that didn't even really need to even be in the season, was Alucard. He did not need to be in this season at all. Like, literally no story significance. Yeah, the two Japanese twins, they had to do with some side character that was in Season 2 that got like 0 screen time. So it's like, what? And then, like, I don't get it. I felt like so, like, when looking at the credits, you could see that they added a lot more people to the team, and I felt like a lot of the stuff they added was very unnecessary. Like that whole Alucard X twins thing.
Hey.
At first, like, I was like, oh, cool. They're being very playful, and then they're trying to eliminate him. What? Why? We don't know why. They never stated why. They're like, we don't trust people. That's it. We just don't trust people. Hey, you can trust me. Just don't eliminate me. No, we don't trust you. That's it. They never really stated why. Yeah, they wanted to teleport the ship. Why did they want to teleport the ship? I mean, not the ship. The castle. Why? Why did they want to? Why? They kept talking about how they didn't want anybody to take over the place of the previous warlord Japanese lady, but come on, there's not really like a good reason. Like they were training and whatnot, and what the heck did they tie him down with? Was that like a vampire artifact thing? Like, I have no idea. They didn't really explain anything. I didn't like it. The whole Alucard situation made absolutely no sense. It didn't have to be a part of the story. Okay, now with Isaac, he set out a goal to eliminate Hector, and he did not achieve that goal. He ran into some boat dude, and he was like, "Hey, brother, you should just, become a king or something of a kingdom." And that's it. I can't do a good accent. I suck at them. But that was it. And he didn't even do that. He beat some dude in a 1v1. Well, not even a 1v1. Like, they both have the ability to take control of somebody and then just, make them do things that they want them to do. That's it. And that's all he did. He no significance to the story at all. 0%. It nothing to do with the main story. Now with Trevor and Belmont, like, they actually had story significance. They actually did something this season that has to do with Dracula, and it actually made sense. The entire season they're in one town. Yeah, that was a little iffy, but it was cool. But it was just weird in general. But Hector though, I liked his whole shebang. It was messed up what they did to him, but I mean, hey, you get to live like a king, right? You get to live like a king. You get some shabongabong, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that means, shabongabong. And you get to, like, not be eliminated. I can't use that word because of the yellow thing, so that sucks. But Hector's whole ordeal, people will think of that as like a power fantasy. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, I want that to happen to me, step on the queen, like that kind of stuff. It's just like, nah, that's a little weird. But okay, I like, his has to do with the story, but doesn't. Like, it's weird. They don't really have anything to do with, like, Dracula being resurrected. But in the previous video games, like, Hector defeated Isaac, and then Isaac's body brought back Dracula, and then Hector fought Dracula and blah 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 in the previous games. But in this story, it's a little all over the place. He's still. I'm guessing they're leading up to that point, because they kept telling like, Hector over and over again, Dracula lied to you, he tricked you, he lied to you, and he'll probably want to get his revenge later on if Dracula is resurrected. Boom. So it has to do with some of the story, which I understand. But Alucard's and the other one's like, good to know. Alucard, Isaac, you did nothing to do with the main story. No. The only thing I could possibly think of is that, Alucard might become a bad guy. Whoa. But no, in the video games, throughout hundreds of years, he's always a good guy, coming back and helping, the main characters and whatnot. Even in the latest installments, he was disguising himself as a Japanese dude, and he changed his hair color and everything like that. He's still a good guy throughout the whole thing. So I doubt they'll make him into a bad guy. He's probably gonna go crazy and mad in there because he's all alone, talking to himself to a. He's talking to a Belmont and Trevor's doll, which is a little creepy, but hey, hey, whatever, get your rocks off, I guess. I don't. But all in all, this whole show, though, God, I keep saying that over and over. This whole show, this whole season was just filler or exposition for the next season. I was talking to friends, multiple friends, about, like, what they thought about this season. One of my friends, if you watching this video, he said 7 out of 10, which understandable. A few other of my friends, they don't really like being named, so one gave a 6 out of 10, one said 9, one said about 4. I was like, 4? I was like, yo. And then they listed all the same. I wouldn't say. It's my phone, it's ringing. Hey, sound like him? I was in the middle of recording a video. I lost my whole train of thought. Okay, anyways. So, the friend that gave it a 4 out of 10, she said that, like, she had the exact same list of complaints I had, but hers, she really didn't like. She really hated it. Even though they're list of complaints, me personally, I think it's like a 7.5. Like, it's not the perfect season, but it's, you know, it's very entertaining. It's still really good. But yeah. I'm guessing that's probably going to be the title of the video. Castlevania is a filler or something like that. Probably something simple or something. I don't know. If you guys like this video, just I don't know. Just, let's talk in the comments down below. Oh god, I just spit like everywhere. Oof. I need to like I need to become dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? I'm very hydrated right now. But off topic again. I keep doing this today. So if you guys want to talk about it in the comments down below, we can. I reply to literally every single comment. And as far as Castlevania goes, me personally, I'm a huge Castlevania fan, also huge Devil May Cry fan. Boom, small exposition to my video game that I've been developing for a few years now. And right now I have a Patreon if you guys want to help out with that. And it's a really cool video game. And it's very slow in development because I have to pay for everything. 99% of my YouTube revenue goes towards the game, which it's not a lot of money, but hey, it helps out, I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to support it, the Patreon's going to be in the link in the description. And yeah, I reply to every single comment. So peace.